Hey guys, Brian Goes Blue.
And Coco too.
Back in with another thrift store.
Random pickups haul from quite some time ago.
Yeah, this is like back in record store day.
Yeah, record store day. If you remember when that was, we had a little outing at Sound Exchange and Red, White, and Blue. Is it Red, White, and Blue thrift store?
Yeah.
Our local thrift store. And another record store called Mojo.
Mojo's books and music.
I had never been there before, but you
they
took
also
me
have
there for
movies
the first
too.
time. And that was it, right?
Yeah.
That was those were the only places?
Yep, Sound Exchange, yep.
Okay. So we have some random things from all of these places, mostly movies. So yeah, we're going to get into it. Let's start off with Red, White, and Blue thrift store. So we'll start off with something that's not a movie, but it's movie related. So we found these really cool plates, which I don't really consider these plates because they're, collector's items. But these were $7.99, and I'm pretty sure we got these for less than. So all the tickets at this
Half price, I think.
Okay, all the tickets at the store are like colored. So if you go on different days, they'll say like, oh, 50% off or what have you.
Yeah,
so
like colored blue and green or 50% off that day.
Yeah, so came in this like cool plasticky kind of, it looks like wood, but it's like a protective like case. It locks them in. So this is the brand Edwin M. Knowles Fine China, and it's from Annie. I forget what the dog's name is. Crap.
I don't know.
But
I don't think Crap is his name.
Oh, Sandy. That's Sandy. Right. Yeah, there's like a whole song about him. So, yeah, I thought this was really cool and unique, and it looks like somebody had like a collection going because there were actually 2 plates, and Annie was always a favorite movie of mine growing up. So, kind of really wanted to add those to the collection. I don't know if we're going to keep them in the outside thing. It kind of like ages them a little. They look kind of like antique-y, like old lady kind of. But definitely want to get these up in our new house someday. So another one, we have Annie and Grace. And of course I didn't just remember her name. Her name is on the back here too.
Sound like you did.
I made it seem like it, right? If I wouldn't have said anything, you wouldn't know any better.
Right.
So yeah, we got those 2, which I thought were really neat.
Yeah.
To add to our collection. And then all of this, right, was Red, White, and Blue.
Yeah.
And these 2, but we'll show those last. So
down to
down to that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just go one by one. So lots of random titles here. I think these were all white stickers, so they're all showing $1.99. So these were all $1.
Yep.
So even cheaper than Dollar Tree. And this one actually has a slipcover. So I've never seen these, but I've always wanted to check them out. And for $1 with a slip, like you can't really go wrong. And that's Book Club.
Didn't you say you saw that one with your mom?
I don't think I ever saw it with her. I just thought like this would be one that she would have wanted to see, or we wanted to see it. And it's got Diane Keaton, Jane Fonda, Candice Bergen, and Mary Steenburgen.
Yeah.
I can't say either of their names.
A bunch of old ladies. But it was cool
Fun
to come
time.
with the slipcover for $1. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why not?
And I want to check out the new one that came out too.
The next chapter.
Yeah, where they go to Italy or whatever. I just think those are really fun.
Yeah.
This is one that you're more familiar with, and this one is factory sealed.
Yeah, factory sealed. Been wanting this one in the collection for a while. It doesn't have a Blu-ray at all, and I'm a big fan of Noah Baumbach, the director of like Marriage Story and Squid and the Whale and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a movie called Margot at the Wedding. And this is from 2007, like right before Blu-ray really came out.
Yeah.
And it has Nicole Kidman, Jennifer Jason Leigh, and Jack Black. And it's just one that I remember having a good time with. It's funny, but it's like a very dry comedy. But it's also like a family movie at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's it's rated R, so it's got some vulgar language in there. But I like this movie a lot.
Yeah, I definitely want to check that one out.
Yeah.
For sure. And then we've got... This one just looked intriguing. I'd never seen it. I don't think you have ever seen it. But it's called Words and Music.
Factory sealed.
Factory sealed. I'm curious to know if Plattix 2, if you're watching this, do you know about this one? Because I know that you're all about the old-timey kind of movies. And of course, I don't know the whole cast, so I'm going to just read off of this, but we've got my favorite, Judy Garland. We've got Perry Como, June Allison, Lena Horne, Gene Kelly, Mickey Rooney, and Anne Southern. I was about to say Southern. My brain wanted to say that. But this is obviously, this is an MGM Technicolor. I'm assuming this is a musical. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
14 stars, 22 songs, 2 love stories, 14 spectacular scenes. And this is from 1948. So I think this is going to be a fun time. I'm really excited to check this out.
Yeah. And just like any other DVD we pick up, I always check on at Blu-ray.com and stuff and make sure there's not a Blu-ray of it.
Yeah.
So that one doesn't have a Blu-ray.
Yeah, but you don't always check Blu-ray.com. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, hey, let's get this. And you'll be like, no, we already have it on Blu-ray. Oh, no, it doesn't have a Blu-ray. Sometimes you just know off the top of your head.
Yeah, sometimes.
So I had to call him out on that because he's a genius. This one looks fun. Have you seen this one?
No.
I think you grabbed this one.
Yeah, I did. HBO Films has a lot of DVD releases that never hit Blue, and this is one of them. It's got Dennis Quaid, Andy McDowell, Greg Kinnear, and Toni Collette. So a great cast. It's called Dinner with Friends.
In a snapper.
In a snapper case. What year did this one come out? It says 2001, so...
I think this one looks
a little
really
newer.
good, too.
From the director of Moonstruck, it says, so it's probably good.
Yeah, and the thing about these titles is when we commit to, making a video, even if it's been 5 months, we'll keep movies right in the stack so we don't forget to show it in a video. So these are movies we've kind of been missing out on because they've been sitting here ready to film and we just, whatever. So I'm excited to finally, might not be soon because we've got spooky season coming up. We're going to be watching a lot of horror films. But definitely glad to have all of these in the collection. I miss having the scene titles from DVDs.
Oh yeah,
the chapters.
The chapters inside.
They each have a title. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I miss that.
And then 4 friends, 2 marriages, 1 divorce.
Uh-oh. And then this one, I got Against Brian's Will. I really just wanted it for the DVD case. I thought I could put a spooky movie that hasn't hit Blue, a spooky DVD in this case, but then I also saw this had Jennifer Love Hewitt in it and Breckin
Yep.
So I was like, I really want to get it. So, and that's Garfield the movie. This was not a choice of his. It was all me. So
That's fine.
I'll take the blame for it.
I never saw it, so.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Well, maybe.
And I like those 2 guys, the people in.
Yeah.
Bill Murray plays Garfield, so.
Oh, okay. Well.
He regrets it and hates it.
Really?
In Zombieland, he makes fun of it.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. Yeah. Well, this is from 2004. I think, if nothing else, would be a fun time. And hey, one day when we have kids, they'll probably love this. So,
yep.
Always thinking of the kids.
Well, I made 2 of these too.
There's a Garfield too.
Uh-huh.
We got another one here. I thought it was factory sealed. It's not, but I'm really, really, really excited to see this one. I've never seen it. Always heard great things. Is this the movie that made the song popular?
Yeah.
It's probably in it. And that's When a Man Loves a Woman. Andy Garcia and Meg Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
This is from...
It's hard with
the
touchstone.
I thought I'd find it quick.
They don't really say sometimes in the touchstone ones.
This is definitely
like
a
Buena Vista.
90s, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be 90s. The Buena Vista ones in touchstone don't really tell you.
Yeah. Well,
so.
I will find out real quick.
Yeah.
Because now I'm curious. Have you seen that one?
No.
Okay. Oh yeah, Michael Bolton sang the song.
Rated R for doesn't say
movie,
Michael Bolton's on here.
1994.
94. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm curious about this one. I think it'll be a good rom-com.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Or maybe not com. I don't know. But this one I'm so excited about. This is one of my all-time favorite movies, and now double feature. And that's the Mamma Mia 2 movie collection. Absolutely love Mamma Mia. Never seen the stage show, but my mom and I always loved watching these movies together. I'm trying to remember if her and I saw Mamma Mia, if we saw 2 together. I can't remember because 2 makes me cry now. But it's really cool because it has the swinger in here.
Yeah.
So it's on 2 different discs, and then there's a bonus disc. I don't know what that has on it. Probably the features. These are sing-along editions, which is really fun. And then it also includes the theatrical versions. So for $1 to get both of these, we had already bought.
No.
We hadn't?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, I'm really excited to have both of these now on physical because they're just two of my favorite movies.
Yeah, we were thinking about getting them on 4K, but then we saw this for $1.
That's
Blu-ray,
what it was. That's what I knew there was like it was comparable to something else, and we just decided to stick with this. But he's never seen these yet, so I'll be really excited to show those to him.
Yeah.
Kind of missed the boat on watching them in the summertime. Maybe next summer. I feel like they're kind of summery movies.
Summary.
So, and then the last thing we got movie-wise from Red, White, and Blue Thrift, we have something else down here that's not a movie. But I'll let you talk about this one because I've never seen it.
This one was also $1. Everything's $1. But
yeah.
It's funny. It has a Best Buy sticker that says $7.99 on it, and I like this one a lot. It's called Paul.
Yeah.
With Nick Frost, Simon Pegg, and Seth Rogen playing the alien. It's also got Kristen Wiig, and here's Jason Bateman, Sigourney Weaver. Bill Hader's in here too. This is just a lot of fun. It just came out around around the time that those raunchy comedies were coming out, 2010. So right on the heels of Step Brothers and Forgetting Sarah Marshall and stuff like that.
That's why I'm so surprised I never saw this.
It's a lot of fun. It's like really raunchy, but it's just like these two guys, Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, from all those Edgar Wright movies they did together. They just stumble upon this alien, and Seth Rogen does the voice of the alien, and it's really funny. Yeah. But I always like that one.
Heck yeah. So that's everything we got movie-wise at Red, White, and Blue Thrift. We haven't been there in a little bit. I think this past weekend, we had a three-day weekend. We were going to possibly go over there. We didn't make it over there, but we kind of like to wait a little bit to let, the movies circulate. Let them cycle through, and then maybe have, brand new stuff to look at. And especially if we're going to be moving soon out of this area, we'll want to get, one last good run at that place. So, don't ask me why we got these. Again, I think it was for our future children because I'm crazy and we buy stuff like that all the time. But also we are big Disney lovers. And I just thought these were too adorable to leave in the store. And for the price, I can't remember how much they were, but I know that they were very, very inexpensive. So this one it's marked as $1.99. I don't know if the yellow sticker was a part of the deal that day, but they're these hand-painted ceramic, you can tell these are hand-painted, little music boxes of, Disney characters. So you've got, I think this is Baby Donald, and he's on, a little horsey. But the cool thing is they also play music and spin around. Did I not spin it fast enough? Because I feel like it should be...
No, it goes like that. It's going to go forever
really slow. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. It's going to be playing... That's okay. Oh, that's the... I can't think of the song. Bicycle Built for Two, I think, is the song. Yeah. Anyway, are we going to have to run that in the other room? No, we'll be fine. We'll just let that play us out of the rest of these, because we have a few. I won't play the other ones, because we'll just have creepy lullaby music playing throughout the rest of our video. This one actually came with the tag on it, and it looks like the brand is Schmid Music Box, musical collectibles out of Massachusetts, and it says 1984. So that kind of tells you, how far back these date. Mickey Mouse on a train. I just thought these were so adorable, really cute for a nursery or something. And if we never held on to them, we could always gift them or give them away or hand them down or whatever. I just thought they were way too cute.
You couldn't leave them there.
Couldn't leave them. They were too adorable. So it's that one, and then play us out, Donald. Actually, no, we only got two. We got those two, and then this was it was around Easter time. This haul was around Easter, so I think you picked this out.
Yeah, I like it.
You want to show it? so you can get up closer.
It's kind of heavy.
Yeah, it is.
I like little bunny figures.
You know, we're just gonna ride this out and let this go.
So, a little bunny and a, little chick.
Really cute. You
like
your little bunny stuff.
Yeah, I do.
Oh man, I thought that was it. Alright, pop it in there. And then we will move on. That was everything that we got from Red, White, and Blue Thrift. And next we'll move on to... These weren't from... No.
We'll just go down the stack.
Just go down the stack? Okay. This is a favorite of mine
from Goodwill.
From Goodwill, from childhood. I was so excited when we saw this on the shelf. Because we had watched this, I forget when I showed this to you for the first time. It might have been last year. I don't know. But so happy to have this on physical because I only ever had it on like a recorded VHS.
Yeah, and it's John Hughes' written film actually. It's Baby's Day Out. So
yeah,
he didn't direct it, but it's written by John Hughes. Patrick Reed Johnson directed this. Really fun movie.
Have you guys ever seen this? I want to know if anyone else has the nostalgia for it that I do from childhood. Like, this was a staple in my house. Like, watched this all the time.
Yeah, well, it had Joe Mantegna in there. Laura Flynn Boyle plays the mom. Mm-hmm. And Joe Pantoliano is probably your favorite character with the guy with the hat.
Yeah, definitely.
He's also named as Joey Pants, as Mr. Parker would call him. But yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
Yep, and just for $2.
Kind of a day in the life of a baby. Just kind of walking through
New York, he's going nuts. Like, he goes through all these different situations where he's like in harm's way, and it's like near misses every single time. Mm-hmm. He's just on his own the whole day. And actually, we have on the Nintendo, we have all those games, and we found Baby's Day Out was like an old game on the system. That was pretty cool.
Back when we had video games about everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. Yeah, it was a silly game. There's like no point to it, but
yeah.
And then also at Goodwill, we picked this up. I had never seen this as a kid, but of course I'm a huge fan of Beauty and the Beast, as are you. So we thought this would be a great thing to add to the collection.
It's Belle's Magical World.
Yeah.
And she got some shit on her face in the back.
I know, it's some sticky. I have a special pad that gets that off.
Still pretty cool.
Yeah. This has got to be from the 80s. Or the 90s.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you. It's Disney.
Yeah.
Doesn't really tell you the year on it.
But that'll be fun.
3 magical storybook adventures.
The
tape.
The tape is in better shape than the outside. The outside has kind of yellowed. We've got to clean it up. But there's no signs of mold in the tape or anything. We always check for that. If we're able to. If we were able to, open it. But
she looks kind of depressed right there.
Yeah, she looks kind of sad. I don't know where this takes place in the whole Beauty and the Beast world. Like, is it pre-Beast or? I mean, clearly she's in the castle.
3 fantasy adventures. It says.
Okay, maybe it's when she's already
Didn't they have a TV series of it?
I think so. I don't know. I guess I really set us up for beautiful music for this whole video.
We're doing it.
Okay, so let's move on to.
Sound Exchange.
This was everything we just showed was not Record Store Day. So now we are into excuse me, officially Record Store Day. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that timing. Oh, I'm just kidding. I spoke too soon.
So yeah, the first one we picked up was one I've been wanting on Blu-ray forever. This is like $3.99. Black Sheep. Just probably my favorite Chris Farley comedy. I know everybody likes Tommy Boy the most, but this one I just have more fun with. I don't know why. I know it's not the better movie. I think Tommy Boy might be a little bit better of a movie, but this just has a lot more slapstick humor to it to me.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of fun. I love Gary Busey in here and Tim Matheson as well. So.
Have I seen this one?
Yeah, we watched this together.
That's the one we did watch. Okay. Yeah. With where the brothers
Yeah, the brothers in politics. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You gotta fight for your right to vote.
That was it. Yeah, that was a fun one. I enjoyed that a lot. And then this one I was very excited about. We probably spent a good amount of time in Sound Exchange. We were in there for a while. We were in there. We were on the hunt looking for something very specific, which I will show at the end.
And I was looking for out-of-print movies.
You were looking for out-of-print movies. And I kind of wandered off, and I feel like I had scoured the shelves like over and over and over, and I must have walked past this like 4 or 5 times. And then just when I was getting ready to like walk over to him and say like, okay, I'm ready to go, I saw this. I saw the spine. It's very familiar to me. I've been watching this since like early high school. So we have this on Blu-ray, or I mean DVD, and that's the only format we had. We had some friends looking out for us for the Blue, and we found it out in the wild, and that is Rent. He still has not seen this. I have to show this to him. This is one of my all-time favorite movies, musical, play. I know a lot of people say it's highly overrated and it's overdone and overly talked about, but that's just because it's so amazing. It's a beautiful story. I can't say enough great things about it. And now you've officially seen one of the actors from the movie, and he was actually in the Broadway musical as well. Yeah. Adam Pascal, who plays Roger. We saw him on stage last year in Pretty Woman. Mm-hmm. So it'll be pretty cool to see him in this now, like for the first time for me, but like showing it to you too. So really excited to have picked up Rent on Blu.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Basic Blu-ray DVD movie.
Oh yeah, and it's showing $7.99. I don't know how we're gonna get that sticker off. That's a big sticker.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Anyway.
Yep.
So yeah, that's Rent. And then that hair. Why don't you talk about this one?
I don't know much about this movie, but I know it was out of print and it's a Lionsgate release, and this is Jimmy Hollywood with Joe Pesci and Christian Slater. It looks like a really kind of bad movie, but I don't know. It could have its charms. I don't know. It's Barry Levinson directed this one, and he's a notable director actually. So yeah, from 1994. Anything Joe Pesci, I always want to grab.
Yeah.
And Christian Slater too.
Yep. And then this is the last thing that we got. Was this still Sound Exchange? Okay, this is the last.
This
thing
one
we got
was sealed, but I opened it up. Been wanting this on Blu-ray for a while. Underrated alien flick. It's called The Arrival with Charlie Sheen. Mm-hmm. And then they made a sequel to this, and I didn't really care for that one, but this one's really solid. Not a lot of people talk about this one anymore. This one was a Lionsgate release as well. Yeah, The Arrival's a pretty solid flick.
Mm-hmm. And then I feel like, I don't know if this was the same day. I can't remember.
It was, yeah.
It was, because we ended up at Walmart looking for stuff too. He put this down and wasn't going to get it, but like really like kept talking about it and kind of going back and forth on it. And this was one I loved watching as a kid as well, so there's no way we were going to leave without getting Disney's Adventures of the Gummy Bears. The Gummy Bears? Yeah, the Gummy Bears with an I. Super nostalgic. I remember watching this as a kid, as I'm sure you did too. This is seasons 1 through 3. I don't know if that's all they ever did. Do you know?
Probably more.
Probably more? Okay.
It's got 47 episodes.
That's pretty awesome, yes. Runtime of 640 minutes. And then it looks like this came out in 2014. Like they released this on DVD, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be cool to watch that someday.
Yeah, definitely.
Either just us, or I mean, we like watching Saturday morning cartoons sometimes.
Yep.
Like back to like being kids.
Yeah, so this one was I think $9 or $10, and on Amazon it was going for $30, so I figured why not grab it for that price.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah. Heck yeah. And then the last movie we still have some more stuff to show, but the last movie was this.
This was this movie's so silly. I don't think this is ever going to get a Blu-ray release, like ever.
Really?
It's kind of a lost Rodney Dangerfield movie. Mm-hmm. I remember renting this back in the day and having a lot of fun with it. There's this scene where he puts a broken piece of statue in his pocket, and it looks like something, you know.
Oh my gosh!
It's.
that part of a broken statue.
Yeah, and it's Meet Wally Sparks with Rodney Dangerfield. If you know the scene, you know what I'm talking about.
Burt Reynolds is in it.
Burt Reynolds is in here. Debbie Mazar is in here. Yeah, it's just a fun time. This is towards the end of his career. It's like one of the last movies that he did before he passed, and it's a lot of fun.
We actually got this at Mojo.
Yeah, this one was at Mojo's.
I forgot.
Yep. Special cameo appearances by Tony Danza, Michael Bolton, Gilbert Gottfried, Sally Jackson, Raphael, Jerry Springer.
Aww.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, we were just talking about talking about Michael Bolton.
Yeah, a lot of these like Trimark home video releases they're in the Lionsgate like kind of movie dungeon or whatever. I don't know. They're held up by Lionsgate, so I don't know if this one's ever going to see anything else.
Well, I'm glad we got it.
Yep.
So now on to the non-movie items that we picked up. This was also from Mojo Books and whatever. I really love that place. That was really, really cool that I got to see the place you used to go. Yeah. We are big Stranger Things fans, hence the shirt, hence the references we always make to Stranger Things and just random stuff that we buy. Is there Stranger Things stuff at Spirit Halloween?
Yeah.
Other than costumes?
I
feel like
not much.
I feel like there should be more. I don't know. Maybe that's kind of phased out. I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, we got this awesome book. And at first I thought it was just like torn to shit, but turns out this is how it's supposed to look. And I think we paid the price that it says on here, $16.99, which I think was totally worth it.
The world turned upside down?
Yes. I have not like dove into this at all. Of course we flipped through and there's like really cool pictures and everything. But this is the official behind the scenes companion. Forward by Matt and Ross Duffer, of course, the Duffer brothers, creators of Stranger Things. I'll just kind of show you like some of there's like all these chapters and there's all these pictures. This is kind of cool and nostalgic. That's how all the pages are. They're just like all these different things. There's a lot of different pictures in here. Behind the scenes pictures. So if you are a Stranger Things fan, I would definitely say try to go find this and pick it up. I gotta show my boy. And then actually, oh, that's a good one too. All right, I won't spoil too much more in case people haven't actually seen. Oh, that's kind of cool too. Kind of like a old school mixtape. There's like the art of the posters. There's just all this like behind the scenes stuff. So this is definitely something that I feel like every Stranger Things fan needs to have in their collection. So I'm really glad that we picked this up, and I'm excited now that we filmed it so I can actually like dive into it and read it.
As we were there at the Mojo's place, people were commenting on the where did you get that book?
Yeah, where'd you grab that? And I was like, oh, it was the only one.
Yeah.
So I don't know like where they actually have this, but
might be hard to find with a hardcover.
Yeah, that's true. Some of the pages are upside down, so I think there's like, there's
looks
obviously...
like it took place, this book was made after season 3, maybe?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because Max is in there and everything.
Yeah.
I just saw her. So yeah, really excited to have that. We got that at Mojo as well. So now we're going to get into the vinyl, the records. I don't know if many people know this because we don't really ever show vinyl. We're going to start doing it now. We're going to do like primarily videos of vinyl in the future. But we are big collectors of vinyl. We have a huge shelf, which you had the huge collection first. I'll give you credit for that. And then, we've just kind of gone crazy collecting more and more over time. But I think we both agree that some of our favorite records to get are like these, the old school, original. Because you can buy like, the new pressings of these, but it's not going to be, the OG. So we got the first little stack here I'm going to show is from Red, White, and Blue Thrift. So again, these are all, I think, marked, again, $1.99, so these were $1. So the first one we got was Footloose.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta love that soundtrack. And they're all in really, really good condition, all things considered, like, with how old these all are. But like I said, you can go to Target and probably pick these up, but it's not going to be, it's even got, like, that smell.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We're excited to find these.
Yeah, it's not gonna have like the old outer sheet and everything.
Oh yeah, with the lyrics on there and everything.
Yep.
That's so cool. Yeah, and we haven't put these on. They look like they're in good shape. They might have a little dust or whatever, but
yeah, you might have a scratch here and there, but fine.
Nothing crazy. This one we were really excited about. You want to show this one?
Sure. The original movie soundtrack to Saturday Night Fever. Got a lot of Bee Gees going on here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, my mom's boyfriend would like this one.
Yeah. We actually did see this out in the wild, like a new version, right?
We did, but it wasn't a cool gatefold like this.
No, look at that! Look at all the jumps! So freaking cool. Love it.
This is a double LP too, I believe.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
From 77.
Yep, 2.
So awesome.
Yep, really cool.
So yeah, one day when we're just feeling kind of groovy, we'll just pop this bad boy on.
Yeah.
Well, there's actually a name. Something Gordon.
Mike Gordon.
Thanks Mike Gordon for the donation.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate it. It's cool to get somebody's one man's trash. One man's treasure. This one I was particularly jazzed about finding. Anything Wizard of Oz, you know I'm down. Never heard of this before, but it's the Wizard of Oz Babes in Toyland. Kind of like a mashup there. Just thought the art alone was really cool.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you got like the cool whatever on the back in case anyone's interested in looking at that.
Yeah.
But brings your child into the story. So I'm assuming this is just the story.
It's like a...
Or like different nursery rhymes or something. I don't know.
Maybe somebody telling the story on kind of like a book on tape
kind
of thing.
It is because it says the cast of Dorothy, Ann M, Hank, Zeke, the witch. It's all different people. So that'll be cool. Really cool. Love that.
Brings your child into the story. Spine's a little messed up. It's okay.
That's alright. I feel like we've seen this out in the wild quite a lot.
We have. We saw that was at Barnes & Noble.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say Target, but yeah, you're right. It was at Barnes & Noble.
For like $30.
And this one is in such good shape. There was actually, I think, 2 or 3 of these to choose from. And we saw this at the flea market on our trip to the flea market as well. And that is The Sound of Music, which you still haven't seen yet either, right?
Nope. I
got to show you all the musicals. We just watched Grease for the first time. So, we're getting along. Well, of course, you and I are getting along. That's not what I meant. I meant, like, getting further along with the musicals.
We're trucking along.
And you have the cool, like,
yeah,
inside.
Yeah, it opens up with, like this.
Yeah.
And then the vinyl's inside this side. So that's cool.
Love it. I love the music from Sound of Music, so this is gonna be a real treat.
And this is in great condition.
Perfect.
It's like,
really
it looks
good.
brand new.
Yeah. It's like somebody bought this and kept it on a shelf. Like there's no discoloration or anything. It's just like, it's almost like too perfect. It's kind of sketch. And then I'm going to save the best for last. My favorite item anyway. But we have 3 records here that we got from Sound Exchange. They were just like at the bottom of the stack, so we didn't show them right off the bat. This is probably my favorite one from the 3 that we got there. This
is the Monster Mash. The Monster Mash.
I knew you were going to do that.
From Freaks and Geeks, if you know, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, this looks like it has a lot of like fun
classics.
Yeah.
I'm so excited because we're just getting ready to start decorating for spooky season, so like we're gonna be popping this on. And
does your chewing gum lose its flavor?
On the bedpost overnight? Do you don't know that song?
I do.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is a cool one.
So it's just like random kids songs.
And it's got like a monster
the back
in the
is
back.
really cool. So. Yeah, and we always choose like, we have like the shelf where our vinyl is. It's like the cubed, the big tall cube thing. Yeah. So we always put like at least 4 records like on display. So this is definitely going to be one that we display this year.
Peter Pan records.
Oh, nice.
Monster Mash.
That's cool. Yeah. Oh, and the thing on the back is a game actually.
Yeah.
I would never like
draw
on there, but yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting like a little stuffy. I think from the items that happens. If you're thrifting, that's what's happening. This one actually is amazing too, in amazing condition. I'm very surprised.
Yeah, this was $3.99. It's St. Elmo's Fire soundtrack. Yeah. Had to have this one in the collection. It's one of my favorite movies. Mm-hmm. Probably, I don't know, top 20. Yep. But yeah, it's just a great one. It's this is the actual Brat Pack movie. I know everybody thinks the Breakfast Club is, but this isn't. This is more so the Brat Pack. And you showed me this one for the first time. Yeah. So good. The music in this is amazing. It's got a great soundtrack. Yeah, I love it. And it's a good adult drama movie. Mm-hmm. It's not not like a teenage one like any of the John Hughes ones. This is Joel Schumacher film. So.
And one of my favorite artists, music producer David Foster, actually wrote St. Elmo's Fire, and I've heard him. I watched his documentary, and he talked about producing the song and everything.
Yeah, the Man in Motion.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's a cool soundtrack to have. Definitely.
Wait, is that the name of the song?
No, St. Elmo's Fire is the name of the song, but Man in Motion's in quotes.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, I know that's lyrics in the song, but I was like, wait a second. Is that the name of the song? I knew. Okay.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, we got one of the best soundtracks by Mr. John Williams.
E.T.
E.T. They got E.T.
We couldn't let this go for $4.
No way. It's too good.
Yeah.
Not in perfect condition, but really still in very good condition.
Yeah, this is going to be a cool one to put on.
Yeah. We're big John Williams fans in this house.
Yeah. Big E.T. fans, too.
CA Records. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, now we have the vinyl soundtrack to E.T. For a reasonable price.
Yes. And hey, you know what? Since we just showed that, this is not going to make it in a video anytime soon. And so I'm just going to throw it in right now because this was something we purchased at Walmart recently. And it goes along with that. So it's just little things we like to collect. It's a Christmas ornament, but it's the VHS tape. So, I don't know. I just thought we'd throw that in real quick.
Yeah.
Because that was a recent purchase. And last but most certainly not least.
You said that like 4 times.
What?
Last
I know, because I'm so excited about showing it last, because it's the best.
I'm going to grab one that you forgot.
I forgot one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll give a little backstory on this real quick. So on Record Store Day, of course, you know, there's Record Store Day exclusives that only come out on that day. So I wasn't really privy. I've like never been too like big on like following that or, you know, knowing what's coming out. But Brian quickly realized and told me that Taylor Swift had a record coming out, Folklore, the Long Pond Studio Sessions. So when I found that out, I went nuts. And I told him, like, we've got to go out on Record Store Day and find it. I had no idea, like, the volume of, like, what that meant. Because literally people were camping out at all different record stores and, like, trying to get this thing. And it was selling out everywhere. Like, we were calling places, we were going places. Spoiler alert, we didn't find it. We went to the Mojo place and they said, oh yeah. I felt like an idiot. I walked up to the counter and I was like, do you have the Folklore Long Pond Studio? And before I even finished my sentence, she's like, oh yeah, we sold out of that this morning in like 10 minutes. And I was like, what the dang. And we went to Barnes & Noble. Like, we went everywhere. Couldn't find it. Came home, was super, super bummed. And this guy's like, I promise you, I'm going to find it for you. Like, if anybody can find it, I got you. Like, you know I can find it for you. And, spoiler alert, he did. So, I have the Taylor Swift very exclusive version of the Folklore Long Pond Studio Sessions. And you might ask, or you might not care, but I'm going to tell you just briefly. This has quickly become one of my favorite albums. I kind of fell off the Taylor Swift train some years back, and I jumped back on, you know, maybe a year ago or so, maybe not even. And this one has become like one of my favorites. So to have this special version is really cool. So Taylor recorded Folklore in her house, in her apartment, during COVID. It was the first time she had ever not been able to record in the studio, so she turned her apartment into, or her house, I seriously doubt she has an apartment, but turned her house into a recording studio and recorded this entire album on her own. So this... And
recorded it for Disney Plus as well.
Yes. So at Long Pond Studio is I think his name's Andrew Dessner from The National. He's a collaborator, as well as Jack Antonoff with Taylor, and they all co-wrote this album. So he was nice enough to let them go into Long Pond Studio, which is a house that he has upstate New York, and they filmed it. They recorded it. It was like very raw, acoustic. You can watch it on Disney Plus, and that was the, you know, the inception of this record right here. And then for whatever reason, she decided to make it an exclusive. So, you know, not everybody could get their hands on it, and I do feel bad about that, but I'm glad that that we got our copy. So inside there's just the picture of her, and then just some, you know, photos of filming and everything. And then of course we're kind of nuts and we keep not all the stickers and stuff, but this was kind of a special day. And you want to tell them how you ended up finding it? Because I failed to mention that part.
I went on Reddit, and then there was some threads for Record Store Day on there, and I had to like just kind of keep looking for a few days.
Yeah, it didn't happen right away.
And one company based out of there was one record store based out of the UK that was selling it for cost basically plus shipping.
Yeah.
And they just invoiced me. I paid them, and then they shipped it.
Yeah, because one thing we didn't mention is this thing was not only gone, but the scalpers, it was already up on eBay for
like $120, $150.
I almost said, you know what, just save your worry, save your trouble. I'll just buy it. I'll just pay the price. That's what they do this for, because desperate people like me really feel like they need it and want it. So I'll just, you know, because I could stream this thing on Spotify all day long, and I do sometimes. I don't always bust out the album. But he's like, no, like, we're gonna do it the right way. So Thank you for doing that for me. I'm glad we finally got to share that, because ironically enough, of all the albums, this one has become my favorite. So
cool.
What did? Oh my gosh! I feel like a total asshole for saying this was the score of the day, and like you were so excited about this one.
I was excited about this one.
I'm sorry.
This one we didn't get from the record store either on Record Store Day, but this is a Record Store Day exclusive release.
Yeah.
One that I've liked since the beginning, like early 2000s when it came out. Really strange music, I know.
You played it for me, I remember. I liked it though.
It's basically dubbed as Nintendo core, as a subgenre of like hardcore music or screamo or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I wouldn't call it screamo really. But this is Horse the Band, The Mechanical Hand. If you know, you know. This is a very like niche kind of like music here, but I enjoy it. It's really crazy.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a lot of like Nintendo sounds and references going on here, with breakdowns and screams and all sorts of stuff.
I was not ready when he put it on for me. I was like, yeah, cool. I forget what we were doing that day, but we were doing something, and you put it on for me.
Really cool record.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And I just one that I would never thought would see the light of day on vinyl.
And you got the Record Store Day sticker too.
Yeah.
We always just pop that right on the sleeve.
It says a spring green and baby blue custard vinyl. I think the other one looks pretty much the same.
I can't believe I totally forgot about this. Like, this was a big deal.
So yeah, you see you got the boo ghosts up there.
The art's really cool.
Yeah, the art is cool. And it's just pictures of them playing and stuff. So yeah.
Now, when did this record come out?
Originally 2005.
Okay.
So, but yeah, hopefully they put out more of their music, because this isn't my favorite of their albums. So the one that is my favorite is the one that followed this. I forget the name of the album, but it's my favorite. Anyways. Yeah. So yeah, Horse the Band, The Mechanical Hand.
Got something that meant a lot to us on Record Store Day.
Yeah.
Which is cool because, you know, it's cool to go out and check things out, but to get an exclusive and then have the whole like memory of like, I'll never forget that, spending that day with you for the first time going out on Record Store Day.
Yeah.
But that about does it for everything. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching this. We've been wanting to do this video for such a long time. It's just kind of like fallen to the wayside because, you know, other things have taken priority as far as videos go. But I'm excited that we finally got to show all this stuff off.
Yeah.
So.
Me too.
Yeah. So check out our other videos. We've got a lot of stuff in the past and coming up.
Yep. Videos going all day.
Yeah. So we hope you like this kind of video. We know we like to do out and abouts and trying to, you know, always do more pickup videos. So yeah. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. Brian Goes Blue.
And Coco too.
Signing off.
Bye.
Bye.